Cameroon down, Niger down, Gabon down. What next? Who next? Where next? I'm hearing.
Pourquoi je suis en vedette ici? C'est qui tous ces gens qui sont là? Pourquoi je n'ai pas demandé ça? Est-ce qu'il y a des gens importants là?
Les ministres qui sont dans la salle. Le président Kagame a parlé, il est parti, introduit.
Non.
Le monsieur vous a introduit. Il y avait un monsieur de vous qui vous a introduit.
Je dois parler maintenant.
Vous pouvez rester assis, parler assis. Vous pouvez parler assis, étant assis.
Ici?
Oui.
Pourquoi?
Vous pouvez parler assis, étant assis.
Ici?
Oui.
Pourquoi? C'est moi. Il y a
Can I prophesy? Can I prophesy? I am hearing in my left ear that Cameroon, yes, I am hearing that there is going to be a bloodless coup in Cameroon. The man you saw right there is a 90-year-old man. He was actually president when Shagari was the president of Nigeria, and that is 1982. I'm talking about Paul Biya is 90 years old. So it means that Paul Biya has been president in the Cameroons for 40 to 41 years. That's just what it is. Now imagine one person, president, and that same person is being hugged and shaked by Macron, the president of France. And this is someone who will talk about democracy, as if democracy is all about, giving all your resources to the West. It is so sad. Paul Biya has been president as long and as far as you can think of. He has been there. He has seen it all. This is a man who sat down in clear view of public audience, international audience, and he's not even aware of where he is. He's being prompted by his aide to speak, and he farted. Yes, like seriously, Paul Biya farted right in glare of the public. And I'm sure that those who took him there ensured that the microphone is switched on so that the world can see how useless he has become. I'm not saying that old age is not a nice thing, but for a man, I don't know this spirit, this demon that is so wicked, and it lives in the heart of a lot of these people who call themselves politicians or human beings in general in Africa. How can it be that the same happened in Libya? He doesn't want to leave. Okay, let's say he's a military man. He wants to stay in there. Now, repetition of the same thing happened in Gabon, not until the military ousted out the man, kicked him out. His father was president. His father passed the baton on to him. I'm talking about Bongo now. And Bongo is preparing his own son to hand over. What is going on here? Cameroon, be ready. It is going to be a bloodless coup. It is going to be a bloodless coup. Enough is enough. What is this rubbish? Why are you making a mockery of yourself publicly, internationally? What is going on? Why are you so wicked to your people? For a while, there have been conflicts. You see the Ambazonians in Cameroon fighting for their own freedom. They say, look, we want to be out of this. We want to be out of this. We want to have our own region. You know, Cameroon is complex. English and French-speaking nationals. And many of them will kill themselves based on colonial language, as if that is the divider. Obviously, we know that there are a lot of tribes in Cameroon. But if people are having it better, if the resources are being used as it should, if France is not having, if France and Cameroon are not having this parasitic relationship, I'm sure that by now Cameroonians will be okay. But most of the times we blame the West. We blame these criminals in the West who often will present themselves as people of integrity. They've brainwashed their own people. And moreover, even when their people are aware of this wickedness, they tend to turn their eyes away from it. They just need to point fingers at you. And I don't blame them for pointing fingers at Africans. Why? Because your rulers, they are not leaders. You cannot call Pobia a leader. He's a ruler. They are as wicked as you can ever think of. Wickedness lives and sleeps with them. They swim in wickedness every day. How can you remain in there, dead man walking, and you refuse to leave that seat? Obviously, if there is any election conducted right now, Pobia will rise up, will come up being the winner of it. And one will wonder why. What is happening? Why will Pobia be kept in that position in such a way? There are two things involved. One, security agents. The head of the military has been given the opportunity to steal also. So he's contented. That's the truth. And he's going to share some of it around those that might want to kind of topple him in government, or topple him in the military, and also topple the government of Pobia. And also the West countries such as France and the rest of them, Belgium, they are in support of this. They will continually foster that relationship by coming to that country, shaking hands, taking pictures, and also inviting them over to their country. Look at Pobia. Pobia is gone. Yet is the president. Now, some people might say, we are very sure that this man is not the one in charge of the government. There is someone behind the scene. It is true. It's the same thing with Mugabe. Mugabe, before he passed away, he is dead but walking. He wasn't ready. It had to take one of those people that was with him back in those days when they were trying to kick out, when it was Rhodesia, when they were trying to kick out the European invaders, settlers, criminals. He was an activist, but he ended up, according to the words of Lugumba, he ended up becoming what he said he is trying to fight. What happened? He is simply an activist that does not reflect. If you're a revolutionary or activist and you reflect, you will not become like those that you are trying to fight against. Look at this man. The reason I'm bringing this up is because the same is about to happen everywhere in Africa. There is a wave. And Nigeria, right now, people are still kind of, trying to massage the military. And the military, they've already, said what they need to say. They say certain groups of people are telling us that we should put an end to this unproductive, illicit government, but we will not. For the military to come out to speak in such a manner shows to you that they know for certainty that there is fire on the mountain. They are ready to do what they need to do. And they are watching to see when the time to strike, the right time to strike. It is so sad. It is so sad. Look at what is happening everywhere in Africa. It seems all of them are focused in the same direction. And what is this direction? Unproductive direction, wicked direction of wickedness. Pensions will not be paid. Even when you are working, you do not even get living wages. You don't get nothing, just some few stipends here and there that you try to patch up life with. That's how it works. That's how they roll. At the end of the day, one person somewhere is putting billions of dollars into his pocket. And of course, they do not keep that money, totality of the money in the country where they are stealing from. They take it back to the same European country, take it back to America, take it to all of these countries. This is how they roll. It is so sad. So, Pobia, I am seeing in the realms of the spirit, like how the pastors say, the prophet said, I am seeing a coup, and it's going to be bloodless. It's going to be bloodless. You will be kept in a room, and you will be so comfortable in that room, and you will not even care or mind. You can fart as much as you want in that room. What are your thoughts about this new development in Africa? Like and share, subscribe to this channel. See you in the next update.